I was not expecting that at all. This is years of my life. It's overtime! I can't believe it! I got actual content today, live on Twitch and YouTube. I have toiled endlessly. I was up till literally 8 a.m. last night getting this to work. I've done a few of these where we fight Francis, and I open the server up to the internet. But today we're doing something a little different. We're adding a twist. Today, the plan is we are going to test Francis like he has never been tested before. We are going to have Francis fight against the stock Team Fortress 2 bots. A little info on Francis. If you've never seen any of my videos before, Francis is a deep reinforcement learning AI. What that means is that all of the behavior that you have seen has come from him learning, from self-play. I have not directly told him to do anything. We get a variety of skill levels when we do Francis 1v1s to the public. Francis himself changes a lot of skill. The real reason I want to start building out my code to incorporate the stock TF2 bots is actually, I'm starting to think Francis really would benefit from having a static opponent to play against. By having Francis train against a static entity, it should be a lot easier to understand how good he really is. We are going to be directly pitting Francis versus every level of TF2 stock bot there is. Let me finally explain why we're on an abomination of a map such as Payload Orange. And this has something to do with why I was awake till 8 a.m. So, stock bots run on their own little system within TF2. The default bot system requires a lot of jumping through hoops. What I was doing for like 4 hours straight last night was just trying a bunch of different like console commands. The default like starting period on every map is setup time, and the next bots, the TF default bots, will not shoot unless the map is real. For whatever reason, I also was not able to get checkpoint or cough maps to work. I couldn't get it out of that setup time. So the only game mode type of map that I could get working is a fucking payload map. And the only payload map that I can find on short notice with huge wide open spaces is of course CP Orange. Our arena is actually right outside of the blue spawn. So you can see TF_bot has joined the game. That is our default bot. You may not know this, but there are several different levels for what the bots are capable of. So here's the official TF2 wiki, and I've loaded this first bot on easy. So on easy, you can see his reaction time and aiming interval are 1 second compared to how quickly they can happen on expert. So the easy bots always aim at the enemy's center, but the higher levels will aim at their feet. So now with all of that out of the way, I think we're ready to have them fight against Francis. We're gonna start with the easy bot, of course, and now you can see it's loading up. So this version of Francis has been trained for about 30 hours. You'll start to notice some of the little quirks about him. One, obviously, is that he shoots the place where the bot died. So sometimes he will just randomly kill himself. So like I said, this is the easy TF bot, and he's getting worked. I think what we're gonna do is best of 3 of the best of 5s. So first person to get to 5 points, as you can see in the center of your screen right now, earns 1 round, and then it's a best of 3 rounds. Obviously the easy ones are going to be not close. One interesting thing I noticed about Francis, he doesn't really like to look at the enemy some of the time. I don't quite know why that is. Hey guys, just popping in here to say there was indeed an issue I found after the stream, of course, that was causing this. I'll show its impact at the end of the video. I feel like that wasn't happening before, but a lot of the time you can see he's like shooting rockets at a 90-degree angle. These he's aimed at, but now he's like turned this way and shooting this way. Oh, and you can see TF bot has figured out the optimal strategy here at his skill level. Run away. And when this happens, he thinks that the center of the arena is right here, and he's been trained that he needs to go to the center of the arena, so he actually will not chase. The only way to end the round is for Francis to eventually kill himself. That is it for the easy. He did get 1 round, but it was a bit of a pity round because he escaped the arena. So on normal now, his reaction time is cut in half to 0.5 seconds, and his aiming interval is 0.25 seconds. Now we're starting for real. The normal bot versus the abomination of nature, Francis. You can see the normal bot is certainly way better than the easy bot was. Come on, Francis, kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Your hair's dumb. I'm cyberbullying you. There you go. So he doesn't know there's a wall there. And holy crap, the TF bot just hit an air shot. What the fuck? I wasn't expecting this. The normal bot is up 2-0. We have a fight on our hands. Oh, and Francis. The cyberbullying got to him. Wow. Bit of an upset on our hands right now, guys. We got the TF normal bot up 1-0 on Francis. Oh my god, the air shots! But Francis didn't care. He tanked the air shot and won anyway. Final round. This is game point for Francis against the normal bot. Kind of a bad start, but the normal bot misses the air shot. Francis with a huge health advantage, but can he close it out? No! The TF bot escapes with his life. Unless he gets one look. One opportunity, the long range rocket, it's not close. And the TF bot has picked up a health pack because he knows where health packs are. It's all over for Francis. No! He takes the honorable way out and just kills himself. 5-4, so that's it. That's a win for the normal bot. I was not expecting that at all. All right, everyone, give it up for the normal difficulty TF bot. And now we'll get him out of here and on to the next one. And here we go. Francis versus the hard bot. Ooh, close round, only 13 health. He keeps letting the TF bot escape. Francis getting played like a chump. Oh my goodness. Francis just not putting rockets on target. There's one. He's just all over the place. Francis looking better now. 3 clean rockets. And there's 4. He's still got a chance. He's down 1 round. Francis charging again. Small health advantage. Dodges the last rocket. He's barely alive. Please don't kill yourself. There's still a chance. He's still in it. Go. Another good rocket. And he's brought it back. From the brink of disaster, it's the last round, but can he clutch up? He's choked every single last round. Thus far, it's not a great start for Francis, but he's hanging in there. TF bot clutches it out. It's all over for Francis. Nobody could have predicted this except for the people who watched the normal bot beat him, because then it's a little bit more obvious. All right, now let's get the expert bot in here. Francis with a rare 3rd rocket on target, and oh my goodness. Francis with the first lead, it feels like all day. Can he close it out? No. We're back to even. It was Francis' favorite at the start. Then it was TF bot. Now it's even again. Now it's Francis again. Why is he doing better against the expert bot than the normal and the hard bot? Nobody knows. It actually doesn't make any sense. And Francis clutches it out despite dying. It doesn't matter. That is a 1-0 on round score for Francis. This is grand finals. So we're gonna do best of 5. The TF bot can give up 1 more round and still win. TF bot managing to take a 2-0 lead. Francis in trouble, but the TF bot misses the easy air shot. It doesn't matter. TF bot cleans it up. Can he complete the clean sweep though? Francis, rockets all over the place, getting air shot. Craters. It's a clean sweep on the 2nd round for the expert bot. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a match on our hands. The round score is now tied. 2 more rounds for both of them. Who's got the juice? TF bot looking imperious on the reset. Francis jumping over the rocket, surfing in close. Hold on, signs of life. Oh, but he's lost. Oh, he's so lost. And TF bot cleans it up now. Round point for TF bot. Huge first rocket, but Francis answers. Francis! With the cleanest 2 rockets the world has ever seen. He still needs another point to equalize. He could still lose it all right now. It's a bad start. Big direct though. They're even. 1 more rocket. Oh, it's a tie. Oh, he was 1 point too far. TF bot now up 2-1 in the set. Will he clutch it out, or does Francis have something else to say? Starting off, he's hurt, doesn't die, but neither does the TF bot. This guy's just gonna run away. Francis, knowing it, locks himself back in. 5 on-target rockets in a row. Where did that come from? Where was that last round? It's looking bad for Francis, but he fights back. 2 clean directs. No! He gives it up. He kills himself. Francis, no. And that's it. The TF expert bot takes the championship. That's it for Francis version 1, but I do actually have 2 other versions of Francis that I can try. So what we just watched is Francis loaded from the very end of that training run, of that 30-hour training run. But that was actually not the highest score that Francis achieved during that training run. The highest score he achieved was about halfway through. The reason I didn't start with this version of Francis, he was decent at aiming, but it seemed like he was shooting the ground more often and killing himself. Not hitting those second and third rockets, but in general, looking a lot better. Oh, but TF Bot manages to sneak out with 22 health. And now this round is gonna go his way. Tied up 3-3. Francis being pushed to his limit against the easy bot. Francis taking a little bit more damage than before, looking more difficult, but does get it done. So now this is Francis v2 versus the normal bot. Now Francis coming alive, shooting some pretty good rockets. The normal bot definitely launching him, but Francis doing well to avoid getting air shot. Already this looks better than the last version of Francis. The last Francis got 5-0'd by the normal bot. Francis with a chance, he's got to hit one more rocket, does get it done, and barely avoids shooting the wall and killing himself afterwards. Normal bot fighting back, but it's not enough. Francis, too much damage, too early. Oh, and he kills himself, he gives it up. TF Bot takes round number 1. Out of nowhere, it was looking so even. Because Francis trains with 1 infinite ammo, but also infinite health. He doesn't really, he's not like a player where he knows, losing more health is bad. Let's see if things change in round 2. All he needs to do is put his rockets on target. Even health right now, both kind of doing some chip shots. Francis getting a little bit of a launcher, manages to evade that last rocket to tie it up, and crucially does not kill himself. Why you low-key look crackable? What do you mean? How am I supposed to answer that? And Francis taking a lead. He's up, he's on game point. Oh, but Francis cleans up. Francis v1. He got 3-0'd with a quickness. Francis v2 now has tied the normal bot 1 round to 1 round. Big launcher for the normal bot, but isn't able to capitalize. Another launcher, another miss. Francis chipping him down, barely avoids cratering. He has 8 health. A little bit higher, he dies to fall damage. The fight on Francis v2 is incredible. Now he's taking control of the match. Francis v2 out of nowhere. Does normal bot have anything to say to this? No! Francis is imperious. Oh, huge air shot from normal bot, but it's not enough. Talk to him, Francis. Let him know. Francis v2, clutching again on single-digit health. He can't keep getting away with it. Normal bot hitting these huge launchers, but not able to do anything with it. Francis cleaning up. Clearly so much better than Francis v1. Normal bot has tied it back up. We thought he was away. Francis was up 2 rounds. Francis doing his best to fight the momentum, but a huge direct from normal bot, it's not enough. Francis on game point now. Oh, but huge damage. He doesn't crater though. He's by the wall. This is so dangerous for Francis. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a last stock situation for the normal bot versus Francis. Can the normal bot extend, or will Francis end it right here? Francis getting bounced so unfortunately. Incredible rocket placement from the normal bot. Out of nowhere, the underdog. It's game 5. Can Francis reclaim the glory of his fallen other Francis? Or will the TF bots reign supreme? Oh, it's a huge trade. Francis was down, manages to make something of that round, but he keeps getting bounced behind this corner. Francis 1 point up in this final game against the normal bot. Francis in the air getting air shot. TF bot out of the corner, but he's taken so much damage, and Francis recovers what could have been a terrible round for him. Now game point. Okay, normal bot, signs of life. He needed to win that round. Francis is now choking. Francis with the last stock nerves. Oh, both of them against the wall. Francis shooting nowhere, and all of a sudden, he's given away his advantage. It's last stock, game 5. Who's gonna take it? Francis is in the air. Gets a little bit of splash from the ground. Both even health. TF bot. It's overtime! Overtime, game 5! Come on, Francis! This is years of my life, bro. You need to kill the fucking normal TF bot. No, it's looking bad. TF bot escaping. Francis with no health. He gets it done. It's double overtime! I can't believe it! Oh my god! I can't watch. I can't watch. This is too intense. Francis with a huge health advantage, though. Is this it? for our normal bot challenger. It is Francis taken to the brink, and he overcomes. Francis V2 officially better than Francis V1. Now we're gonna see how Francis V2 performs against the hard bot. Francis doing well in this first round. Hold on, this is fraudulent. The guy started with 1 point before the thing started. Francis looking to be in control of this hard bot, despite having a basically 2-point disadvantage. He's already equalized the score. Francis, huge health advantage, but can he close it out? The TF bot escaping on 2 health. No, he doesn't, but the TF bot does clutch up. And now hard bot, match point. Francis aiming at nothing, literally aiming at nothing. All right, we'll give it to TF bot. We all know it was a little fraudulent, but still a great showing from Francis. Getting launched in the air. Not able to do much damage though. And the hard bot sneaks out of the arena, resetting the round. He wants more. Oh, disgusting. Hard bot now taking control of this set. It's all falling apart for Francis V2. He's got the damage. Francis had him on the ropes, but just can't get that crucial last rocket. He's whiffing a lot of rockets. This is looking great for Francis. Signs of life. Francis, a nice direct after completely whiffing once. Big health damage. He's in the air though. Clutches it, single-digit health. Francis fighting back tooth and nail. Huge direct, huge second direct. Francis is bringing it back. He was down 4-0. He just needs one more, and then he can force an overtime. It's a good start. It's a good second rocket eventually. It's not enough. He's 1 point away from forcing an overtime. Oh, what a tragedy for Francis. Can Francis respond? He can. And then he kills himself. God damn it. Francis! I was gonna say a close 3-0. The first 2 games were close. Third game, not close. Francis completely forgetting how to aim. Francis V2 versus the expert bot. All the previous rounds, they don't matter. He can make up for everything by beating the expert bot. It's looking bad. But he's hanging in there, not too bad of a first showing. Francis fighting hard, hasn't done much damage though, just can't get these shots on target. But there's no question, Francis V2 doing so much better than Francis V1. Francis dodging pretty well, but just not able to put the damage in, but he does finally snag a point from the expert bot. Oh. Hitting a kind of a bad S-strafe there, losing all his momentum right as the TF bot shoots an air shot. He's on the ropes, he's got the health advantage, but he still just can't put a rocket on target. No, that wall splash almost took it. He got the TF bot down to 4 HP, but it wasn't enough. But Francis fighting back, nearly killing himself again. Can he keep this momentum going? Francis hitting some good rockets, both bouncing all over the place. Francis no longer hitting good rockets. What a shame. What a shame. Francis getting juggled up against the wall, and it's a 2-0. This is game point for the expert bot against Francis V2. Let's see how it goes. Good opening from Francis, then totally whiffs 2 more rockets after that, but does get the first point. Francis in control for the first time. Francis hitting some good shots, avoiding well, but can he finish it out? Francis with a huge lead. He's never had a lead. Now he's up 2-0 on the expert bot. Almost gets the fadeaway trade. No, the expert bot lives on 1 single HP. After looking like he couldn't do anything against the expert bot in the first 2 rounds, he's on the brink. He's still got 1 point buffer. If you're Francis, you absolutely do not want to let this go to overtime. You know how dangerous the expert bot is in overtime. Oh, they're just slugging each other. Francis taking the genius trade, saying, hey, even if you kill me, I win this round. And that's exactly what he does. Francis with a health advantage, but lets the TF bot escape again with 2 HP. Oh, it's another disaster. Francis choosing the rare strategy of not shooting a rocket, just to aura mog his opponent, and it works out. He's got him on the ropes. It's tied up at 2-2. How is Francis doing better against the expert bot than he did against the hard bot? Now this is game point. It's do or die for Francis. He's got to hit these shots. They're both in the air. Oh, huge air shot. An expert bot. 3-1. Expert bot taking it over Francis V2. Now hold on. I said we had 3 versions of Francis. There is one more archaic version of Francis that I can blow the dust off of. And here we go. Francis versus the easy bot. Right now, Francis V3 looking on track to match Francis V1's performance. Now, if he can just clean this up here, it's a little bit worse than the V2 version, but not by much. Francis, with all the control, gets it done, lets him know what he thinks of the easy bot. And here I expect is where Francis v3 will really start to be tested. Francis in trouble early against the normal bot. Can he respond? Francis now with control, damage advantage, cleans it up nicely. He's putting the clamps on right now against the normal bot. It looks like he's gonna take this first round. Oh, what a trade, but it doesn't matter. Francis taking the smart option, saying, I don't care if you kill me, I just want the round over. Always seems to miss those second and third rockets. The normal bot coming alive here. Up 3-0 in the second round. Francis deciding to run to the back wall. Not a great position, leaves himself open to splash and lets the normal bot escape the arena. But just like that, normal bot equalizes it. 1-1 in the set, taking control here very solidly. The momentum swinging wildly. And now Normalbot taking control almost for free. Even though Francis is at full health, he's going to lose this round because he just couldn't stop TFBot from getting out of the arena. He loves this corner. The other versions of Francis were not going to the corner. Francis has got to dig deep here, hitting 1, 2, 3 good rockets, and Francis is right back into it. His rockets are good. Oh, but TFBot just a little too far out of range, escaping on 9 health. There it is, 4-2. Now Normalbot, game point. He has forgotten how to aim again. He's just getting clobbered by the Normalbot. He's got no health, and that's it. Man, he had it. He had it, and he threw it all away. His balls are too big. He doesn't care about living. He just cares about his corner and hitting some nasty directs every once in a while. Now the standings right now put Francis v2 is the top dog, Francis v3 under him, and then Francis v1. Francis hitting some good shots, but it's just not enough against the hard bot. Can he answer back and get some crucial momentum? The answer is no. He's gonna get 5-0'd. On his first round. That's not how you want to start the set. I don't know if you guys understand how competitive games work, but you don't want to lose. You want to win, generally. And we're back in it for round 2. Francis, huge directs, but now he's in a bad position against the back wall, getting splashed. And TFBot, in an incredible reversal of fortune, TFBot killing himself the same way Francis does, and now it's 2-all. Francis with a chance to take control of this set. He's looking good. Decent rockets, just 5 more damage. Oh, it gets it done, but TFBot from downtown manages to salvage that round. Oh, and it's tied up again. I'm losing my voice. I'm literally losing my voice. Round point here. Francis getting juggled again, hitting some good rockets, but it's not enough. 21 HP. Hardbot narrowly by the skin of his teeth takes round number 2. All right, listen here, Francis. If you try your hardest, I will. What do you reward a robot with? I'm gonna up your voltage if you win this set, Francis. Think of the bitches. Think of the cyber bitches, Francis. You got this shit, man. Lock the fuck in, Francis. Anyway, on his tournament life against the hard bot, starts out strong, but then kills himself. No, Francis, no. You have to wonder if it's just gonna fall away from Francis again, like it has in the past. Francis fighting back, 26 HP, does equalize the score. Will he kill himself? No, not this time. He wants the bitches. He wants the overvolts. He's polluting the world's water supply as we speak. Francis digging deeper and deeper. It's looking bad for Francis. Huge rockets though. Francis clutches it out. Will he kill himself though? He does kill himself. No. You know what? It's respectable. He did it because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to burn the ozone layer. What a set, but at the end of the day, scoreboard don't lie, and that is a 3-0 round score for the hard TF bot. And as we've seen before, the expert bot does not necessarily do better against Francis. This is Francis v3's final hurrah. Francis v3 opting to not shoot a rocket. He's already down 1-0 in the set. Francis not doing bad, bringing him down to 21 health after getting air shot. He's so close to trading this out, but the scoreboard don't lie. He's already down 3-0. It's close though. Francis gets it done. Will he kill himself though? He tries. He's still trying to kill himself. Will the round end? He gets it clean. Francis lives, despite his best efforts. Oh, well, it all for nothing. That's gonna do it for round 1. Round 2, Francis, off to a bad start, just looking the wrong way for those first 2 rockets. And again, not too far off, but Seems that ExpertBot has the edge. Now ExpertBot missing though, in a bad position up against the wall, and Francis cleans up another rocket. Francis not out of this yet, only down 1 round and 1 point, and he ties up the point. 2 more points and he can steal this round from the ExpertBot. It's looking bad. Nice little dodge there, choosing the correct time to turn around and run away from the rocket, but it's not enough, and there's nothing Francis can do. I mean, not too far off there. 5-3, that is a close set, but he's just not hitting the rockets when it matters. TF ExpertBot now up 2-0. And we're back in it. Francis up against the wall, not great positioning, and he's gonna take an early deficit. And all of a sudden, what looked like a close match has fallen completely apart for Francis. He can't aim. He has not hit TF ExpertBot a single time. There it is. And that's it. TF ExpertBot cleaning up the day. GG's everybody, that's it. But that's not all. Act now and double your offer for only $8.95 plus shipping and handling. Shipping and handling costs $324. So yeah, anyway, I said earlier there was an issue I found right after the stream, and it was honestly pretty dumb. Basically, I changed the aim position to angles without realizing. So Francis's movement was completely off and aiming was a bit wacky too. So here is a redemption first to 5 against the ExpertBot. Let's see how Francis V1 does now. Unsurprisingly, now that he can actually move and aim correctly, he's way better. And that's a 5-0 for Francis V1. What's funny is that Francis V2, which was previously the best performing one, is now clearly the worst performing one, now that things are working as intended. 3-2. Somehow that's 3-4. That's 4-all. And that's 5-4. What a crazy set for Francis V2. Almost funnier was Francis V3, who could not give less of a fuck about staying alive. Oh my god. Bruh. Here's how the set went. And that's it. GG's Francis V3. So clearly they did way better, but make no mistake, this changes nothing. They still suck, and there's still tons more I want to do to improve their performance, so stay tuned. That's it for TF2 for today. Honestly, that was more fun than I was expecting. Thanks for watching. I will see you next week.